I'm too fit to ever quit. Knocking these fools out like pool sticks. I do this, I move this, I prove this. Bars be hard like a pound of bricks and go up. Jumps the boogie to the bang bang high. This the kind of beat that go rat-tat-tat. This the kind of beat that go rat-tat-tat, rat-tat-tat. This the
Mike Kaplan, they're calling you.
It's right out of my playbook.
Come on.
1985.
They call that the old Kaplan, the warm front.
The warm front. Football movies. This has been a great thing that you've done here. Hundreds of your votes poured in, and now Jake is back with the next two movies that are advancing to the Elite Eight round of your bracket that rids him of all of the responsibility, the blame, and the love.
Yes, but you know, that's what's a lot of fun, because a lot of times, you know, whenever I do these lists, these top 10s, I get a lot of, but what about that? You forgot that. Why wasn't that
Usually
higher? That should have been. Usually from Scott Schneider. You're exactly right. So it's nice to sort of remind people that, like, you get a vote too, which has been very cool. So 4 weeks ago, I gave you at home the task of picking the best football movie of all time. And you've made some really interesting choices. We started with 32 movies, and after 4 weeks, we officially have our first movie advancing to the Elite Eight. Here it is.
Do for you, Ron? You just tell me, what can I do for you?
It's a very personal, very important thing. Hell, it's a family motto. Are you ready, Jim?
I'm ready.
I want to make sure you're ready, brother. Here it is. Show me the money.
What a great Oscar-winning performance right there. That is the 1996 Oscar-winning Tom Cruise drama, Jerry Maguire. Took over 70% of the vote, absolutely dominated the MTV teen drama Varsity Blues. I'm not going to lie, Mr. Kaplan.
One of your faves.
Varsity Blues, it is one of my faves.
Yeah.
I grew up with it, and it beat one of your faves in the first round, Brian's song. So I was honestly, I was so worried that at a certain point, like, Varsity Blues is going to keep winning. So I am happy to see Jerry Maguire, the story of the sports agent with a heart of gold, advancing to the next round. But it does have a pretty powerhouse movie it's going head-to-head with in a couple of weeks. Check it out.
So is football. Because in either game, life or football, the margin for error is so small. I mean, one half a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us.
That is one of my favorite halftime speeches of any football movie. The 1999 Oliver Stone football drama, Any Given Sunday, also dominated the vote of its matchup, easily taking down the replacements, about 60% of the vote. Here's what I'm going to tell you about this movie. It's going head-to-head with Jerry Maguire in a couple of weeks, but I've had more people come up to me and say, Any Given Sunday. It's got to be Any Given Sunday. More than any other movie on the bracket. So I am curious to see how far it's going to go. Do not sleep on this movie. I think it does have a legit shot of going all the way.
Was this one of Jamie Foxx's first
early?
romantic?
Well, yeah, exactly. They really kind of showed, because by that point, yeah, he'd done a lot of comedy. He'd proven himself as a comedic actor. But this was the first time where we all looked at him and went, he's a great dramatic actor. Too bad things didn't work out. You know, he didn't win an Oscar starring Ray. Yeah, exactly. All right, so those are this week's winners. The first two movies advancing to the Elite Eight. They survived 2 rounds of voting. They will go head-to-head in a few weeks once we get the rest of the Elite Eight finalized. But before we go, I got to give you a preview of the movies that are going head-to-head next week. First up, anytime there's a conversation about the best football movies of all time, you know Rudy is going to be a part of it. He was just on the show a few weeks ago. And Rudy is going to go head-to-head with this one, my personal favorite football movie of all time. That would be the Billy Bob Thornton Texas high school football drama, Friday Night Lights. Far and away my favorite. You can tell Rudy's probably going to win because they haven't even changed the video yet.
I was going to say, there you go.
There we go. I'm getting worried that my favorite football movie is going to be kicked out of the bracket by Rudy.
Rudy's tough.
Rudy's tough to beat. Well, so was Brian's song. So there we are. Our second matchup of the next week, the classic Denzel Washington football drama, Remember the Titans, a movie that is a favorite for a lot of people. I could see this one going not just to the Elite Eight, but maybe the Final Four, maybe the championship in the coming weeks. And I have a feeling it's not going to have any trouble taking down the next movie we're going to talk about, the original 1970s version of The Longest Yard. Those two are going head-to-head next week. I got a feeling it's going to be...
Reynolds in
it does. Okay, but is it going to anger you when the original Longest Yard doesn't go further than the Adam Sandler version of the Longest Yard.
All right, if Adam Sandler's version were to beat this one, I would be like, come on, seriously.
Come on. But, of course, we won't know until you at home vote. Voting goes live every Thursday. We reveal the winners right here on Orange Friday until only one movie's left. If you want to stay up to date on the bracket and the latest matchups, Sylvia Perez, stay out of my shot. Jake's Takes on Instagram and Twitter. What?
Look what I brought
What
you. Buck
is
City
this?
whipped up these nachos.
Oh, my
Wait.
God.